Okay, here we go. So for completing my December challenge, I get to roll the gold dice, meaning whatever number this says is going to be how many extra pounds I can spend on books in the month. £6. Not bad. Okay, solid start. Let's do our first roll. Third tile is my TBR jar, and I'm kind of on board for reading an old book, so wishing for a 3, it rolled off the desk. Okay, we'll start again, it's fine. Fell in a crack. It's a 5. It's a 5, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £2 and 1 prompt. It's already so many pounds. Okay, prompt off the top. Maybe the second one down. Oh no, the top one's fine. A book featuring some witches. Okay, I like that. I can deal with that. Easy peasy. Okay, roll 2. Is a 1. Ooh, but it's £1 and a bonus card. I'm okay with that. Bonus card. Let's go halfway down the middle then. Multiplier. Double the tiles queens. Okay. Have an extra £1. Roll 3. I'm going to forget how many rolls I've done halfway through this game. I can already tell. It's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another £1, another bonus. Fun. Let's go off the top then. Double up. 1 book, 2 prompts. My favourite bonus card. Roll whatever. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back 2 spaces, lose £1. Lose £1, and I have to pick up that prompt as well. Let's read. Oh. A book with an ugly cover? Okay, fine. I don't know technically which one I should have picked, but we can give that a go. Oh, I think I've got a good idea actually. There's one I really want to read, but it's so ugly. Here we go. 2, lose £1, go back 2 spaces. Okay, fine. Written by an author with an ethnicity different to mine. Okie dokie. Right, can we not get 2? That would be great. 4, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. £1, 1 prompt. Good, we need to build those pounds back up. The prompt is an author or title beginning with J. Ooh, that's quite difficult actually. A 2. 1, 2. £1, 1 prompt. That's a lot of prompts so far. An award-winning book. Okay. Should be something pretty good. Oh no, it fell on the floor. We'll redo, but it was a 4. Ugh. 2. Okay. £1 and another bonus card. £1. Bonus card is a wild card. Read anything or take a pass. Love it. Here we go. A 3. 1, 2, 3. We bypass the poll your friends. We get £1. We get a prompt. That's sad. I like poll your friends. Translated from a different language. Fun. Nothing beats a Spanish horror. Okay. Here we go. A 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got the moon tile, which means I get £5. Oh, we've mismatched colours here, but that's fine. And we get a bonus card. Try again, redraw a prompt card. Okay, might use that. This will be the last roll. It has to be finish. Okay, let's do some counting, shall we? That's always fun. 15, 16, 17, £18 to spend in the month on books. And to recap, we have translated from a different language, an award-winning book, an author or title beginning with J, written by an author with an ethnicity different to mine, a book with an ugly cover, and a book featuring some witches. I also can redraw a prompt card if I want to. I have a wild card so I can read anything or I can take a pass and gain £1. And I've got a double up where I can use 2 prompts for 1 book. Okay, let's have a think about what we want to read this month. Okay, I think I'm going to use my redraw prompt card bonus and get rid of an author or title beginning with J. That's a little bit of a struggle, I think. So I'm saying no to that. Oh, I really hope this is a good one. Oh, something spooky. Perfect. That is so much easier to do. And we're back. I have my 6 prompts. I have 1 wild card, meaning I can read whatever I like, and I have 1 bonus card where I can use 2 prompts for 1 book. Let's check out the stack. So first up, the 2 audiobooks that I'd like to listen to in January. My first prompt being an award-winning book. And the book that I would like to read is A Woman in Black by Susan Hill. So in case you haven't heard of it, Woman in Black is a gothic horror. I think it's from the 1980s. There was a film made based on the novel. I think it had Daniel Radcliffe in it. And I remember seeing that and really enjoying it. So I'm hoping that the book has the same sort of gothic vibe. Now the prompt is an award winner. I did some research and I know Susan Hill is an award-winning author, but not entirely sure that Women in Black won any awards. But it's my game, so I'll do what I want. Sorry for being so threatening. I just really want to listen to it, so I couldn't think of anything else that was award-winning, which is just a reflection of the fact that it is crimbo limbo and I'm exhausted. So I'm going to read Women in Black, or listen to Women in Black by Susan Hill for my award-winning book prompt. Next audiobook follows the prompt, a book featuring some witches. And funnily enough, I have already started listening to an audiobook post-Christmas, and that is Witches Get Stuff Done by Molly Harper, and it is the first book in a duology, and it's a cozy witchy romance. So I'm thinking it's going to be really nice to listen to whilst I get ready in the mornings, or whilst I'm winding down in the evenings, and it's just going to be a little light-hearted, I hope. Next prompt is Something Spooky, one of my favourite prompts. And I have already begun reading Never Whistle at Night. Never Whistle at Night is an Indigenous dark fiction anthology, and so far I'm 20% of the way through, loving it. Really spooky, really interesting, very clever. Excited to finish it. It's also featured in my prettiest paperback video that I recently posted. Need I say more? I mean, look at it. Next up, I have doubled up, so I've used my bonus card, and the 2 prompts I have doubled up on is written by an author with an ethnicity different to mine, and also translated from a different language. So naturally those seem to go hand in hand. And the book that I'm going to read, I'm so excited for this one. Welcome to the Hyanam Dong Bookshop. I really hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's a hardback. I got it in the sale from Waterstones after Christmas, and it is beautiful. Ooh. If I do a prettiest hardback, you know this is featuring. So this novel was written by Huang Bo Riem, again hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it was translated by Shana Tan. Huang is one of those really interesting authors where they have a really fun background, and I did some research because I was curious, and Huang is actually a software engineer and also an author. So cool. I just love it when authors have really interesting jobs alongside being an author. It makes me think that I could do it one day. One day. It's described as a heartwarming Korean sensation, and I am ready to have my heart warmed. Let me just have a sip break. And we're back. Next up, the prompt was a book with an ugly cover. Now this feels mean, but bear with me. I hope that you will see what I mean. The book that I'm going to read is Garden Spells by Sarah Addison Allen. I mean, it's not great, it's not my favourite, it's not my cup of tea, but Garden Spells is first book in a duology, and it's actually a recommendation that I picked up through BookTube. I follow Emily from Books with Emily Fox. She is fantastic. If you don't already follow her, which I'm sure you all do, she's incredible. And she said that it was a small town practical magic kind of book, and I am imagining Gilmore Girls but witchy, and it sounds incredible. So I'm really excited to get started on this one. I'm just going to ignore the cover, and if I like it, I'm going to buy the second book and get stuck into that one too. Last up, my prompt was a wild card, meaning I can read whatever I like in the month, or I can take a pass, which means I just get a free £1 basically to spend. And because I'd already started it, I was like, this is the perfect time to include Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which, by the way, is so hard to spell. I'm usually a good speller, but encyclopedia and fairies, yeah, that just does not work for me. Does not compute in the brain. But such a good cover. This is another one that if I did a prettiest hardback, we've got a contender. So this is also the first book in a duology. I think the second book comes out the 16th of January. So I am trying to zoom through this before then, so that if I like it, which I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to love it, I can then buy the second book and get started on that one in February. So the author of this book is Heather Fawcett, and Heather Fawcett is another one of those authors that just has a really interesting background. So alongside having a master's degree in English language, that works, that tracks. She also has a bachelor's degree in archaeology. That's so cool. These are multifaceted authors. Is that the right expression? Either way, I'm impressed, and I feel like you can really tell when reading this book that there is some academic knowledge behind it. It's very clever. It's either very clever or very well researched. It's really interesting. I think it's on track to be a 5-star read for me. Yes, maybe the first of the year. Wouldn't that be fun? So there you have it. Those are the books that I intend to read in January. We'll see how I get on. It's quite a heavy month. I think if I read 4 physical books alongside audiobooks in a month, that's quite a good month for me. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but that's what we like to do with the TBR game. And if I don't complete it, well, who's gonna know? I make the rules, I break the rules. I hope you all have a lovely start to 2024, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!